Good morning. It's Monday, July the 23rd. It's 9 a.m. This is the Muscatine County Board of Supervisors. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First is to review the agenda.
Move to approve the agenda as written.
Second. Motion by Bob, a second by Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next is receive comments from the public. Is there anyone that would like to come forward and address the board? Seeing no one come forward, we'll go to number 4. Seeing Beth is not in the room, let's just move forward. We'll skip that and go to number 5 then. Discussion and possible action to approve the minutes of the July 16th, 2018 regular meeting.
Second.
Motion by Nathan, second by Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Correspondence. Matt, do you have any correspondence?
Nothing.
None?
No.
Okay, I had none. Nathan?
I had a contact from a county resident asking us to look at our ordinances to make sure, concerning animals and pets, make sure they're humane, and I think we're gonna do that. Or I'll take a look anyway.
Okay, okay. Bob, any correspondence on your end?
Yes, I had that same request, and we'll follow up on that. I also had a complaint on washboarding on 180th. I took care of that with Keith. And then I had a complaint regarding Highway 61 bypass on Bidwell Road. Advised them it's a state highway, but I would find out who they could contact with their complaint. That's all I had.
Okay. How about any committee reports, Bob?
On Tuesday the 17th, I had Veteran Affairs. Nothing to report there, other than they weren't going to be able to be at the fair this year, which is kind of past now. And that's all I had for last week.
Okay. Committee reports for you, Nathan.
Last Monday, I had the Mental Health Disability Services Region meeting. The only thing really to note there is Clinton County made its first request to draw down funds out of the region. Like us, they funded their mental health levy at 0 and looking to recover funds from the region that they had paid in. So they had put in for a year's worth of funding. We are looking at a policy right now that would kind of regulate the process by which counties would request to do drawdowns. I had some problems with it initially. It was, I think, overly restrictive, not in an intentional way, just looking at it and identifying some issues. So we're going to have a work session on that and consider it again in our next meeting in August. In the meantime, we did approve a 3-month drawdown from Clinton, which I want to say was in the neighborhood of $400,000. In discussion with Sherry and Kathy here, we're looking probably at January for our first drawdown request, somewhere around in there. So I want to make sure that those funds are available on an annual basis as we've contributed to them, so we should be able to pull them back out. So we'll make sure the policy ensures that. Also, on Friday, we had the 7th Judicial District Correctional Services Board meeting, and one of the things we discussed there was the pre-sentencing guidelines. We've been in a pilot project for 2018 so far, where we've adopted a metric that looks at certain factors with folks who are accused of a crime and the degree to which they should be given bail or the amount of supervision. There was some discussion of that. Turns out judges are only using it about 1/3 of the time. There's been some discussion as to whether that needs to be tweaked, whether that needs to be abandoned. So we're going to be looking at that, and there's going to be further study on that in the future as well. So those were my 2 last week.
Okay. On Wednesday the 18th, I had Riverbend Transit as well as a Board of Health. Matt, you have anything? No? Okay. Number 8 is receive information from county employees. Do we have any county employees that wish to speak? Number 9, items with the administration office.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
if you don't have these numbers noted in the amounts, if you'd utilize that sheet so I don't have to induct myself into that motion every time,
Sure.
so we have those on record.
You bet. A is discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231801, transferring funds from the general basic fund to the capital projects fund in the amount of $250,000.
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion by Bob, a second by Matt. This is a roll call vote. Bob?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
Nathan?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. B, discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231802, transferring funds from the general basic fund to the capital projects fund in the amount of $750,000.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Nathan, second by Bob. Roll call vote. Nathan?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. C is discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231803, transferring funds from the general basic fund to the building maintenance and repair fund in the amount of $750,000.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Bob, second by Nathan. Roll call vote. Bob?
Aye.
Nathan?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
And I vote aye. D is discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231804, transferring funds from the general basic fund to the GIS fund in the amount of $40,177.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Bob, second by Matt. This is a roll call vote. Bob?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
Nathan?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. E, discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231805, transferring funds from the general basic fund to the Historic Preservation Commission fund in the amount of $4,000.
So moved.
Motion by Bob, second by Matt. This is a roll call vote. Bob?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
Nathan?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. F is discussion and possible, excuse me, discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231806, transferring funds from the general basic fund to the conservation equipment reserve fund in the amount of $40,000.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Nathan, second by Bob. This is a roll call vote. Nathan?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. G, discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231807, transferring funds from the Rural Services Fund to the GIS Fund in the amount of $40,117.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Bob, second by Nathan. With a roll call vote. Bob?
Aye.
Nathan?
Aye.
Matt?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion passes. H is discussion and possible action to approve resolution 07231808, suspending the collection of taxes.
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion by Matt,
Second.
second by Bob. This is a roll call vote.
Actually, could I ask just real quick, what's the story on this property? Do we know?
The code basically requires the county to suspend the collection of taxes, for certain people who receive assistance. And this is one of those. The taxes are, I'll note the taxes are just suspended and penalties do not accrue, but before the property can be sold, or if the person no longer becomes eligible, then they have to catch up all those taxes. Okay?
So this is a roll call vote. Matt?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Nathan?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Anything other, Nancy?
I don't have anything else other than, the person that's supposed to be coming from Isaac. Before I left on vacation, my discussion with them was to be here by 9:30, not knowing at all what was gonna be on the agenda today, and apparently they didn't get contacted to come sooner, so, we'll need to go into recess and give them till 9:30 to get here.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Let me hand this back.
You bet. Thanks.
You bet. Thank you.
With that being said, we will go into a recess. It is 9:10 currently, we'll go into a recess until 9:30. Thank you very much.